Ernest Sosa's latest work presents a refined version of his distinct virtue epistemology, offering what he terms a substantially improved telic virtue epistemology. This new perspective builds upon and deviates from his earlier iterations, promising a significant contribution to epistemology. Sosa's masterful discussion is replete with astute insights and innovative arguments that are bound to captivate epistemologists for years to come. The core of Sosa's approach lies in understanding epistemic normativity as a subset of a broader telic normativity. This entails viewing attempts as directed towards an end, and an achievement as the attainment of that end through competence. This approach maintains key elements from Sosa's prior framework. First, it upholds Sosa's AAA structure, which evaluates competent performance based on accuracy, attaining success, adroitness, demonstrating competence, and aptness, combining accuracy and adroitness. This structure elucidates that an attempt can be both accurate and adroit, but not accurate because adroit, exemplifying a lucky success. Second, Sosa retains the SSS structure for understanding competence, encompassing skill, innermost competence, shape, physical condition, and situation, external factors. Furthermore, Sosa maintains his distinction between apt and fully apt performance. Aptness is exemplified by a shot accurately and adroitly made, while full aptness involves a second-order competence that guides the attempt, thus achieving a higher quality. Sosa extends this framework to epistemic normativity, asserting that knowledge is an achievement resulting from competence, not luck. He applies the AAA structure and the SSS structure to cognitive performance and competence, distinguishing between low-grade knowledge and higher-grade knowledge, the latter constituting apt performance, guided by apt second-order competence. Sosa also upholds the distinction between alethic affirmation, endeavoring to affirm correctly, and judgment, endeavoring to affirm aptly through relevant competence. Mere alethic affirmation is akin to a quiz show contestant's guess, while judgment, akin to an expert oncologist's decision, demands competence. The book introduces several new topics of discussion. Chapter 1 explores first-hand intuitive insight in the humanities, offering a virtue-theoretic account of its normative standing. Chapter 2 distinguishes between gnoseology, knowledge theory, and intellectual ethics, arguing that gnoseology is insulated against practical considerations. Part 2 delves into the suspension of judgment, aligning it with the telic normativity framework. Sosa also criticizes evidentialism for its inability to account for epistemic negligence and recklessness. Sosa introduces a metaphysical hierarchy of knowledge categories: animal knowledge, reflective knowledge, and knowing full well are reinterpreted, with the addition of secure knowledge. Secure knowledge arises when relevant competencies are in place, but in a modally unstable manner. The most significant departure is the introduction of default assumptions into virtue epistemology. These assumptions are deemed necessary for various forms of knowledge, and are conditions that must be in place for relevant competencies to operate. One key question pertains to the metaphysical hierarchy's relation to everyday notions of knowledge. Does human knowledge typically involve judgment with its second-order aiming? How does this view accommodate the gradual development of reflective knowledge? Another crucial question concerns the explanatory power of default assumptions. Sosa contends they are essential for addressing radical skepticism. However, it is unclear if this requirement adds explanatory value beyond the notion that knowledge does not demand known or safely guaranteed background conditions. In conclusion, Sosa's latest work presents a sophisticated evolution of virtue epistemology. While it introduces novel elements like default assumptions, questions persist about their distinct explanatory contribution. Nevertheless, Sosa's book unquestionably sets a new standard for contemporary epistemology, offering profound insights that will resonate in the field for years to come.